Nigel Fine, welcome to the University of Huddersfield. You've received a number of accolades and you've been in some key positions during your career. So how does it feel to receive your honorary doctorate from us today?
Amazing. It's fantastic. I couldn't imagine how wonderful an experience it has been for me to be here today. I obviously was looking forward to coming, and with COVID, it's obviously the ceremony has been delayed a little bit, but it was just a lovely experience to be here with the students and to celebrate with them their awards, and to be awarded myself the honorary doctor of the university. It's an amazing feeling, and the whole ceremony, I thought, was beautifully conducted. It was just such a celebration of success for everybody. So it's been a really, really lovely day to be here at the university.
What sparked off your interest in engineering when you were younger?
Well, there were a number of things that sparked off my interest in engineering. I was always quite creative, always quite liked making things. When I was growing up, Lego was a toy that many of us got our first hands-on experience with, which inspired us to do things like making things. Meccano was also a very popular toy when I was growing up, and I was always very much into the sort of building things, structures. But I think one of the things that really steered me towards a civil engineering career was that I was about 11 or 12, and my grandmother, where she lived, they started to build the bypass around Cardiff at the bottom of her garden. And I was just amazed by these huge machines that were transforming the landscape, building the bridges, the cuttings, putting in the roads. And that really made me think, well, that looks a really interesting thing to do. So I made some inquiries, only very young, and they said, well, that is civil engineering. And I thought, no, that's what I want to do. And that was the sort of the spark that made me want to go into civil engineering as my formative career.
So what's your view on what the prospects are like for engineering graduates who are just leaving university and going into the world of work at the moment?
We cannot get enough engineering graduates. The world is technology enabled. Everything that we now do has technology at the heart, has engineering that brings the technology to life, the mobile phones that we use, the communications through the internet, switching on the tap and out comes water, turning on the electric lights. All of this is about engineering, and technology is enabling us to do this. So we really have a shortage of those skills in this country today and in many other developing countries. So the more young people who go into engineering, the better. The opportunities for young people are phenomenal with technology skills. And we're going to see more and more of that as time goes on, because our jobs will require technology capabilities. And the world is going through a lot of changes at the moment. We've got, at the moment, COP27 going on. Everybody's focusing on climate. Brilliant. But it will be engineers, scientists, technologists that actually will come up with the solutions to make things better for the society. The politician can talk about it, but it's the engineers, scientists and technologists that are going to make it happen. So it's never been a better time to be an engineer. And I reckon that engineers are those that are working to really engineer a better world.
You have a particular focus on encouraging young people from all backgrounds to take up engineering and technical professions. Why do you feel that's so important?
Because I think access to the professions is really important. Engineering shouldn't be seen as elitist or exclusive. There are so many opportunities from people from all different backgrounds, all walks of life, all cultures, to really participate in the world of engineering and technology. And it's not just about going to university, which of course a lot of people want to do, but there are many other ways that young people can get into engineering. Increasingly, apprenticeships are becoming a much more thought of route into engineering. And for those that perhaps don't have the opportunity to study, the financial opportunities to study full time, getting an apprenticeship is a way of making those first steps into engineering. Degree apprenticeships are a fantastic way of earning and learning at the same time. So it's really about making sure that we open the doors to more people to understand that there are just so many different ways of getting into engineering. And not just the young people who are about to embark on their careers, most importantly the parents and mothers particularly, who have a big influence on the careers of their children. So we need to be better at communicating those opportunities, and we need to make sure that those doors are open to everybody, because that's what will actually make a more inclusive and more balanced society into the future.
And what advice do you have for any of our graduates who are just starting their careers now?
Be open to all the opportunities that come your way. If I look at my career, I could never imagined the jobs that I have done in the last 40 years when I was graduating at 21. Most of those come through serendipity, being in the right place at the right time, being open to opportunities. So all young people should be open to opportunities and prepared to listen to approaches made to them, take opportunities to do learning and development and just build competencies and capabilities. Be ambitious. Think about what you can do as your career develops, and just keep open-minded about those different opportunities, because you can't, it's a long career ahead of most young people as they look to the future. So just keep thinking about different things you can do. Be open to those opportunities. There's no substitute to hard work, I have to say. You know, life is about hard work, but enjoyment as well. And just be good with people, because I think one of the things that is so important for developing a career is actually how you get on with people, how you work in teams, people skills, and just being kind and having empathy. Those are just the qualities that I think young people need to help enhance their careers. But it's a great time to be an engineer.